Okay, hey y'all, welcome back to the house on Avery Road. My name is Merk. And right here, I've been standing over here doing it, but I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing. Me and Wayne went out a while ago and picked peas, and I'm washing them and cleaning them up, and I'm going to blanch them. So these are the ones we've got. And this is the second time I picked. The first time I picked, I didn't get near as many as this. And I've probably got, I'm going to say probably about 2 more times to pick. And we'll get even this more. So what I'm doing now is I'm cleaning them up. And y'all, I've never done this before. I mean, last year I grew peas and I froze about a gallon of them, but I didn't blanch them. So they didn't really cook up right because they wasn't blanched. So this year I went on the internet and I looked. And it said you had to blanch them for 1.5 minutes. And I blanched them for 1.5 minutes. But I think that was a little too long for some of the tender ones because they popped open. So this time I'm going to blanch these, and I'm going to blanch these for 1 minute, and then I'm going to shock them and dry them off and freeze them in one even layer on a sheet pan. That way I can, when I put them in the bags, see, I learned from last year, when I put them in the bags, they won't all clump up together. They'll be separate, and I can just take them out and stir fry them as I need them. So that's what I'm doing right now. And this is the peas. Okay, I've changed my plans a little bit. These are the ones that I did the other day. I blanched them and I put them on sheet trays and I froze them. I was just talking to Wayne. I don't think I'm going to do that with these. I'm going to blanch them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry them, and I'm only going to freeze them in like 2 cup measurements. That way they'll already be in the bag, measured out, and when we go to use them like in stir fries, all I'll have to do is just flop them over in the hot skillet. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and this is going to be about perfect right here. So I'm going to put these back outside. My water's boiling. Well, it's about to boil for the blanching process. And this is the first time this year that we're preserving the harvest. Well, if you don't count the sauerkraut video, because that was his, no, that was still last year when I made sauerkraut. But anyway, we're gonna get these back in the freezer out there because they're so thin that they will thaw out real quick, and then we can come in here and blanch these since that water's boiling. All right, I'm gonna do, this is a lot, so I'm gonna do half of these at the time. There's my boiling water. So I'm gonna drop in my peas, and when this comes back up to a boil, I'll set the timer for 1 minute. Once it comes back up to a boil, set the timer for 1 minute, and look, it's gonna do that very quickly. So let's put this lid back on right here, and we'll show you. All right, that's come back up to a small bubble. I'm gonna set a timer for 1 minute. Blanch, 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 blanch. Okay, this is done. Now I'm gonna take it over here, and I'm gonna pop these over into this cold water to stop them cooking. This water's turned, what color is this, Wayne?
Purple.
It's like a bluish purple.
Aquamarine.
It's aquamarine, man. You're the cat? I don't know what the cat wants. Alright. Let's get this back over here, and I'm gonna bring this back up to a boil, and we'll put this second mess in and do the same thing. Alrighty, out of those we got 4 good servings. So now I'm just gonna take them out in the freezer and freeze them. Okay, well, I have to work today. I'm off tomorrow. But I was just walking through the garden real quick. Y'all, somehow my tomatoes have gotten way ahead of me. I mean, I wanted to trim them down to just one stem. I got stems everywhere. My tomatoes are beautiful. My squash are beautiful. My peppers are gorgeous. And I'm going to show y'all, because I'm not going to end this video until we do a garden walk. And I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. But I'll show you what I mean, because I'm going to have to, what I'm going to try to do is I will try to do a garden walk and show you everything before I try to single stem my tomatoes. Some of them is just going to have 2 stems. That's all there is to it. I don't know what to do. See, this is my 2nd year growing a garden, right? Last year all my tomato plants were single stemmed except for a couple. And that couple got away from me quick. I've got one tomato out there right now that is, which one is it? It is the, it's that weird one that I planted. There's just one that I planted that I didn't, I can't remember. I'll tell you tomorrow, or I'll tell you here in a few minutes. Anyway, this video is going to be all over the place again, and I'm sorry about that, because we did peas. We blanched peas the other night and put those away. Yeah. Okay, when I was in Mississippi, I picked the fence rows along where the cows are. There's loads of these wild blackberries, so I picked quite a few of these. There's 3.5 cups. So I haven't got a recipe, so this is no recipe for this, but I've done some research and stuff, so they pretty much can't fail. We're doing blackberry jam, so I'm going to turn this front eye on to medium. And I'm going to go in and put in my sugar. I got 3.5 cups of blackberries. This is 1 and about 2/3 cup of sugar that I'm putting over. And now I'm going to take this. Now, the recipes that I've looked at says that the blackberries has got plenty of pectin in them. That's what makes it set up. But I'm going to put some lemon zest in here as well, because I know that lemon zest will give a good flavor, because I'm going to put some lemon juice in it too for a little bit of acid. So I'm just going to zest some of this lemon up, about a teaspoon probably. Or the zest of 1 lemon. I've made jam before, but it's been a long time since I've made jam. I'm excited about it. I've got my jelly jars I've washed them real good. They're clean. I've got them in the oven so they can sanitize, because we're going to have to water bath this. Okay, so I've got the zest in there. Now I'm going to take the juice of about 1/2 lemon. See any seeds in there either. So, juice from about 1/2 lemon right there. And I'm just going to stir this. And I'm going to bring it up to a bubble real slow. Once these berries start breaking down, it'll make a lot of juice. Bring it up real slow, and I've got me a thermometer over here, and I'm going to bring it up real slow. I'm going to stir it occasionally, and I'm going to bring it up, make sure it don't stick. Bring it up to 220 degrees. And once it hits 220, we'll be ready to put it in our jars. It's going to break down and get real liquid, real pretty, and I'll taste it too. So there you go. We'll come back when it's good and rolling. Okay, so that was an experience. They're in the water bath right now. They got a water bath can for 15 minutes, but I kept waiting on this to hit 220. And it hit 115, then it go down to 114, then it hit 117, then go down to 115. And finally I was just like, this stuff is getting really, really thick. I didn't even know if this is correct reading or not. So it got really thick, so I took it out and jarred it up. I got 2 of the little jam jars full of it. It might set up so thick that I can't get it out of the jar. If it does, I'll not have learned something. I'll need to go get a candy thermometer. But like I say, this is my first time trying this, but we'll see. It tastes good. It tastes real good. I just hope it don't set up like cement. Okay, so let's talk about what I'm doing. I'm actually pulling out all these peas so that I can get my peppers planted. And what I've come to realize, y'all, is that I enjoy, let me show y'all. I enjoy these peas, the thin ones, like the true snow peas, better than the like typical English peas that you can shell out, because I'm not growing enough of these to shell out, because that'd take a lot of peas. But to blanch them and freeze them for stir fries, these are the perfect ones. And I also like these ones here, the purple ones. Like these right here, I'll show you. These right here you can actually shell out. And there's actually peas in those. And I like them. But you'd have to grow tons. And that's got a little dried out a little bit. So we're gonna continue on pea picking. And pulling. Okay, well, I'm in the car again. I'm going to work. I got out and worked in the garden a little bit more yesterday. Sorry I did not show y'all the garden tour. It's coming, I promise. The tomato that I was talking about a little bit ago was the Golden King of Siberia. We don't have that one to worry about anymore. Why, you ask? Because I cut the top out of it. I mean to tell you, I was pruning that other tomato, and my big gut apparently was on top of that Golden King of Siberia. Somehow I broke the top out of that tomato. So I went ahead and pulled it up, and I said, well, there's a space for a pepper. So we're not gonna have a Golden King of Siberia. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment box, ring the bell, subscribe to the channel, and all that kind of fun stuff. Is it my turn to go? It is my turn to go. All right. Okay, well, I'm on my way to work, and I will see y'all on the next video. And on the next video, we will have a garden tour. Cross my heart. Bye, y'all.